Good morning, Moore Elementary students and staff. Today is Friday, May 24th, 2024, our last Friday of the school year. Good morning, Ms. Fusi.
Good morning, Mr. Quall.
We will start with the joke for the day. Ms. Fusi, why do fish swim in salt water?
You know, I should know this because I love fishing so much.
Because pepper would make them sneeze.
Oh.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ms. Fusi, what do you call a snowman in July?
I think I know the answer to this, but I'll let you tell him, Mr.
It's
Quall.
a puddle. A puddle.
Uh-huh. And then we have the quote of the day. When all else fails, take a vacation.
And a vacation's right around the corner, isn't it?
Yes, I think everybody's ready. And that was by Miss Betty Williams.
All right, congratulations to Mrs. Peters' 5th grade class, Mr. Norvell's 5th grade class, Mrs. Thor's 5th grade class, all for achieving perfect attendance on the perfect form. I have about 9 classes that I have to get to still to hand out their end of the year prize.
Excellent. Good job, everyone.
Our Katya winners for May are Noah Shadeen, kindergarten, Miss Fischel, Finley Miller, kindergarten, Miss Renz, Sullivan Vanthoff, Miss Verdon's class, Nathaniel Benish, Miss Gamal's class, Eleanor Samuelson, Harrington's class, Emma Smith, Rydberg, Gunnar Hambley, Halverson, Liam Helmbrecht, Joy's class, Rose Chrisman, Erickson's class, Chance Hill, 3rd grade Nelson class, Lauren Thor, Miss Rumportal's class, Evelyn Samuelson, 4th grade Nelson, Blakely Helmbrecht, 4th grade Schultz, Zachary Stone, 5th grade Anderson, Maddie Bong, 5th grade Norvell, Lauren Brostrom, 5th grade Thor, Piper Rogalski, 6th grade Lick, and last but not least, Elsie Samuelson, 6th grade Nelson. Great job for gaining those Katya awards.
Keep earning them through the end of the year here. And now we want to congratulate Miss Beekius and Miss Lick. They received the Mustang Spirit Award for their efforts in organizing the wellness stations for the 6th grade class about 3 weeks ago, Mr. Quall? It was really fun walking around and seeing the students rotate through the stations. They were experiencing relaxing activities, all for their wellness. So I think it's teaching us older students to put technology down and start doing things for your mind and with your hands. So over the summer, make sure you are getting outside, play with Legos. You're still kids. It's okay to do those things.
Unplug and unwind.
Yes. Yep. So thanks, Miss Lick and Miss Beekius, for going above and beyond. We appreciate you.
On Wednesday morning, I delivered donuts to one class from each grade for our attendance battle. Those winning classes were Mrs. Wren's kindergarten class, Mrs. Donahue's 1st grade class, Miss Bacher's 2nd grade classroom, Mrs. Gam's 3rd grade classroom, Mrs. Westling's 4th grade. She was a 3-time winner. And Miss Anderson's 5th grade classroom, and last but not least, Miss Maxwell's 6th grade classroom. So congratulations to all of them. They had a special surprise on Wednesday morning of some Mustang donuts.
Nice job, everyone. Just a reminder, we don't have school this Monday because it's Memorial Day. So please honor our veterans that have died for our country. That is a good day to celebrate and remember what their families have gone through. And then next Thursday is our last day of school. So we want everyone to end on a positive note with positive behavior so we can have some fun next Thursday.
Speaking of positive notes, we have a book in front of us, The Right Thing to Do. This book was given to Miss Fusi and I at a principal conference that we went to, and it was written by Joe Schmidt. He's a sports anchor for Channel 5 News. And it's all about one of the greatest Minnesota Twins in our history, Joe Mauer. So we're going to take 5 minutes and we're going to read it. It's a short read, and we'll try to show you the pages as well.
And we really want you to gain something out of this. And 5th and 6th grade students, you might think this is a little below you, but we want you to take the right message away from this. So please listen.
Because when this book was when the actual events happened, Joe Mauer was a high school student, and he was doing the right thing. From the time Joe was just a little boy, his favorite toys were not video games, trains, or stuffed animals. Joe was a sports nut.
He loved playing football, baseball, basketball, soccer, hockey, kickball, and more. Joe loved sports so much that his parents even sometimes caught him sleeping with his sports stuff.
The more Joe played sports, the better he became. One day when Joe was playing baseball in his backyard, he hit the ball so hard that it broke the neighbor's window. Joe wanted to hide, but instead he told his dad the truth. Joe's dad made him tell the neighbor what had happened. Joe, when you make a mistake, you need to admit it. It's the right thing to do. It was a lesson Joe would never forget.
When the neighborhood kids got together at the playground, they would always choose sides to play sports. Joe was always the first person picked. Andre was usually the last player picked. He was good at many things like art and reading, but Andre was not the best in sports.
Joe remembered what his dad had told him about doing the right thing. Joe picked Andre to be on his team.
The other players didn't understand. Why are you picking Andre? He isn't very good, said one player. We don't want Andre. He can't even catch, said another.
Joe went over to Andre and said, I'm glad you're on my team. Can I teach you to catch? Andre was thrilled that Joe wanted to help him.
With Joe's help, Andre caught every ball hit to him.
Because Joe was so kind, many kids wanted to sit at his table in the school lunchroom. One day, Joe noticed that a boy named Mike was sitting by himself. Mike was blind and walked with a cane.
Do you want to come to sit with us? Joe asked Mike. Just grab my arm and we'll walk over to the table together. Mike happily joined Joe's table. After lunch, another friend asked Joe, why did you invite Mike to the table? Joe said, because it's the right thing to do.
Mike became friends with everyone at the table. Soon the other kids all wanted to sit next to Mike. Sometimes they would have so much fun and be laughing so loud that one of the teachers had to tell them to be quiet.
Joe was so good at sports that he got a scholarship to play football in college, but his heart was really in baseball. He went on to play professional baseball with the Minnesota Twins and was one of the best players to ever play the game.
Go Joe! Even though he had fans all over the country, Joe's biggest fans were the kids who once sat at his lunch table. At the games, they could make so much noise as they wanted, and nobody told them to ever settle down.
Even when he became a famous baseball player, Joe never forgot the important lesson about doing the right thing. He always took time to sign autographs. Whether he won or lost the game, he was always a good sport.
He spent a lot of time helping others in the community. Joe was not only was a superstar athlete, he also was a superstar friend to everyone he met. It was just the right thing to do.
And that is the message we want to send you off with this summer and the rest of the school year and into next school year. We have kids that do go above and beyond, and notice kids that are having a hard time with things and take them under their wing in a positive way, not in a negative way. And we want to empower you to do that. I even had my two children do that throughout their elementary and high school years, and I even received a great note from a parent that was thanking me for raising my son that way. We want you to experience that and get a note from somebody saying thank you for caring about my son or daughter.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of summer coming around the corner, we want you to make sure you have an enjoyable summer. We've really enjoyed this school year with you. Remember this summer to be outdoors.
And Mr. Quall and I love the outdoors. We love to go camping. We both own a camper and we love to explore Minnesota. Go to state parks. We have so many state parks in Minnesota to explore, and go fishing. That's what I'm going to do the first week after winter break, and I'm going to be thinking about you as I'm reeling in my walleyes.
Stay active. Enjoy sports. Don't forget to play the games with your parents. Pull them outside as well. Toss the ball around. Go biking. Go for a hike.
Mr. Quall and I have thrown the football with a lot of you over the course of this past year, so do that with your parents. That's such a good way to connect with adults. And read. Don't forget to read. Go find good little books like this. Any book that you read is valuable. Whether what reading level it is, just keep reading. Read the sports page, read the outdoor news, whatever it may be. The public library is available to check out books as well.
Travel. It doesn't have to be far. Minnesota has some amazing places. I travel to a lot of state parks in Minnesota and I enjoy every minute of it. If you can't travel, read about it. Read about the wonderful things that are in our state, our country, and our world. Write. Journal this summer. Write down what's exciting for you this summer. Write a poem. Create a play with some friends and work through some dramatic theater. Enjoy your summer.
Have a great summer, everyone, and work on being the right person by doing the right thing. Come back refreshed in the fall.
Make it a great summer.
Or not,
The
choice is always yours. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Miss Calendar's kindergarten class.
I pledge allegiance